Thank you.
His name is Michael. His son's name is Kevin. No. We weren't even close. Nice to see you again, James. What? Not even close. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, would you please rise for the procession of graduands and remain standing for the academic procession?
Welcome to the spring convocation of Kwantlen Polytechnic University. We start by honoring our name, which was bestowed upon us by the Kwantlen First Nation, and we welcome you to their traditional territories. We are especially honored to have members of the Kwantlen First Nation present with us on this occasion, and I invite the KPU Elder-in-Residence Lekaitan, Kevin Kelly, and Michael Kelly Gabriel to provide a blessing to the convocation.
ACA, I really want to thank Kwantlen Polytech University, Al and George, and the family here for always allowing us to come in and be a part of your work. Wonderful days. We always look forward to this week. My brother-in-law, Caton, elder of the university, my son, Michael. We're here right to Friday, and we love every grad. To the ones that are graduating today, my wife, Stakwasan, Chief Marilyn Gabriel, Chief of the land you're on. Education is very important to our people back home. I congratulate, I know it's to do with fashion and design today, the ones that are going to carry on a wonderful gift. But I also congratulate the ones with disabilities. I look forward to the group disabilities because these are the ones that warm my heart up when I see them graduating, fulfilling what they want to do. They're no different than me or you. So I honor you for that. I honor the ones for fashion design. I honor from us, the family, our family in Kwantlen, the parents, the grandparents, aunts and uncles, siblings that are here to support you. And your wonderful day, you deserve it. I wish you the best of luck today and in your journeys down the road. So with that, we're going to do a welcome song. All my relations.
Thank you, Lekaitan, Kevin, and Michael. Please stay standing for the singing of O Canada, led by Julia Johnston, a student in KPU's music program.
In all thy sons' command.
Thank you, Julia. Please be seated. I declare Kwantlen Polytechnic University's convocation in session to honor our 2016 graduates. My name is Alan Davis. I have the honor of serving as KPU's President and Vice Chancellor. Convocation means to call together by summons, and in universities, convocations are called for the conferring of degrees for the recognition of outstanding achievement. So it is today that we call colleagues and friends together to honor KPU's graduates and honorary and distinguished awardees of 2016. I would like to introduce members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. KPU's Chancellor, Dr. George Melville. Representing the KPU Board of Governors, Vice Chair Hannah Madsen. Representing the KPU Alumni Association Board, David Dryden. The Vice President Emeritus, Linda Coyle. Vice Chair of the University Senate, Dr. Jennifer Au. The members of our faculty who are here today. The Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Salvador Ferreras. Vice Provost for Students, Dr. Jane Fee. Associate Vice President for Research and Scholarship, Dr. Arthur Fallick. The University Registrar and Marshal of Convocation, Zena Mitchell. University Librarian, Todd Mundell. The Dean of the Wilson School of Design, Carolyn Robertson. The Dean of Academic and Career Advancement, Dr. Patrick Donahoe. The Dean of the School of Business, Wayne Tebb. And the Associate Dean of Academic and Career Advancement, Amy Bagalka. Executive Director of External Affairs, Marlene Graziano. Executive Director of Advancement, Steve LeBorn. Executive Director of Institutional Analysis and Planning, Dr. Laurie McElroy. And Executive Director of Marketing and Recruitment, Joanne Saunders. And of course, our honorary degree recipient, Vince Reddy. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in acknowledging the platform party. Also joining us today in the audience are many friends, family, and colleagues of Mr. Reddy. Welcome. Chancellor Melville, would you please bring greetings to the convocation?
President Davis, board members, Senate members, graduates, honored guests, family members, faculty, staff, and alumni. Welcome to Kwantlen Polytechnic University's Spring Convocation Ceremony. Today we celebrate the successes of our graduates. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to each and every one of you. You should be very proud of the work you've done and the decisions you've made that have gotten you here today. I would like to talk about two things this morning, pride and passion. I'm lucky. I love what I do, and I've always striven to pursue what I'm passionate about. When my peers in grade school talked about becoming doctors, astronauts, firemen, I dreamed of becoming a chartered accountant. Who would have ever thought that my dream would put me on this stage as your chancellor at this time? I didn't know then where following my passion would lead me, but I do know this. People who are successful find success through passion. Everyone starts at the same level, and it's passion that sets you apart. So of the two things I'd like to leave with you today, one is to encourage you to find something you want to do, and the other is when you find it, do it with passion. Today you join a community of alumni, many of whom have found great success doing just that. These include a leading neuropsychologist helping children in the US, the head of Kosovo's Department for Euro-Atlantic Integration, and the recent graduate building a multi-million-dollar business in KPU's backyard. Our grads are philanthropists, critical thinkers, entrepreneurs, and global citizens. This university's alumni are representing KPU locally, nationally, and globally in an incredible, impactful way. Today you join that community, one I'm proud to be part of as a KPU alumnus. And as each of you pursue your own passions and embark on your own paths to success, I hope you join me in sharing that pride. With each of our own individual successes, we help make KPU's reputation a little bit bigger, better, and bolder. So graduates, be passionate and take pride in what you do and where you've come from. On behalf of your university, I wish you continued success, and once again, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. I invite Eva Garcia-Mockford to address the convocation on behalf of the graduates. Eva.
Thank you for having me speak today. This morning, we're making a success that has come after so much effort. It's an achievement that's paradoxically required us to look inward and outward. We've passionately dug into conversations, sometimes heated, sometimes perplexing, sometimes life-shifting. Design and academic explorations have occasionally sent us adrift. And with what might seem like effortlessness, our instructors have supported us towards the distinct paths we're each creating. They've acted as senior colleagues by repeatedly and generously extending themselves. We're marking today's achievement as a group because we're directly impacted by each other's growth. For some of us, this was underscored by late-night project frenzy, pooled money for communal takeout, tears, swearing, then jokes over mess-ups and last-ditch attempts. All graduates here today can relate to the stresses of deadlines, the feelings around trying to make the most of a situation, the fears of putting yourself out there. Across our faculties and programs at KPU, we have each received the opportunity to grow by witnessing and sharing in each other's adversities. Melted fabric, bruised hearts, ripped seams, uncured glue, hot tempers, messed up templates, going back to school, learning another language, pushing our limits and challenging our capabilities. We've seen the limits that weariness reveals. As deadlines have arrived, time has run out, and we've had to struggle with what our best efforts look like in context. We've learned to contend with our weaknesses and the reality of constraints. Do you also recall the encouragement, generosity, and kindness we've shown each other? Shared vulnerabilities have made our shared success that much sweeter. What adjectives would you use to describe yourself at the start of your program? What about today? With those adjectives in mind, consider that our peers, faculty, and supporting staff haven't had an easy task. To sit alongside mercurial and tenacious dreamers and help them articulate a distinct direction is a hard undertaking. We've shown a commitment to each other and made difficult demands of each other. But those were underpinned by great expectations, based on the belief in our vision and talents. Would we be the same now if we'd been left to drift along without challenges to our self-perceived limitations? Each of us has arrived today with a significant idea of what we want to contribute, be it through design, a career shift, or through our lives in general. This idea, though, is neither whole nor static. As cultural contributors, design thinkers, global citizens, and local community givers, we have questions to reckon with. Questions I hope we'll revisit over our lifetimes through self-reflection and through conversation. Conversations with colleagues, friends, mentors, and those we disagree with. What are our guiding principles? What are we willing to compromise on? How do we collaborate under difficult circumstances? What are the impacts of how we construct, distribute, exchange, and consume? I see many recognizable faces today. Budding leaders, sophisticated designers, young entrepreneurs, compassionate problem solvers, curious diehards, tireless groundbreakers. Congratulations on earning this convocation. As we transition and move forward, let's continue learning and sharing. To quote Maria Popova, a distinguished thinker of our time, the flower doesn't go from bud to blossom in one sprightly burst. It's just that culturally, we are not interested in the tedium of the blossoming, and yet that's where all the real magic is, in the making of one's character and destiny. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Eva. Each year, KPU awards honorary doctoral degrees for outstanding and sustained achievement in our community by people within and outside of the university who reflect our values and who represent the very best in citizenship through leadership, academic endeavor, creativity, public service, advocacy, entrepreneurship, a legacy of respect and understanding towards others, and for humanitarian contributions. The degrees are awarded Honoris Causa for the sake of honor. And I have the privilege of introducing you today to Vince Reddy. Vince Reddy is widely regarded as the foremost mediator and arbitrator in Canada and has overseen the arbitration of over 7,000 labor and commercial disputes in his career. He began his work in 1965 when he became the representative for the International Union of Mine, Mill, and Smelter Workers in Canada. He worked as an organizer, staff representative, and troubleshooter for the United Steelworkers of America, and in 1982 opened his own private arbitration practice. Mr. Reddy has acted as a conciliation officer for the federal government, Mountain Region, and as a mediation officer for the government of British Columbia. Mr. Reddy has had a hand in resolving some of BC's most difficult labor disputes. In each case, resolution was achieved as a result of Mr. Reddy's diplomacy and skill. In 2011, he was inducted into the National Academy of Arbitrators in the USA and is a recipient of the Bora Laskin Award and the William Kelly Award. Vince Reddy's reputation is based on a unique set of skills which have been developed and honed through hard work and dedication. This tireless focus on seeking resolution is an inspiration to our graduates, no matter their field of endeavor. Chancellor Melville, I present to you Vince Reddy, Doctor of Laws, Honoris Causa.
Well, thanks, Alan, for that generous introduction. And the crowds that I travel with and work with an introduction like that, you'd usually quit while you were ahead. But thank you. And I want to thank the university, both for the service that it provides, the education it provides for the students and the communities that it serves. And I want to thank my nominees and my friends and family. My dear daughter, Michelle, drove in from Hope this morning, and the first thing she did is give me a big hug and then told me I looked like King Henry VIII. So now I realize that I'm expected to stand here and toss out some pearls of wisdom, and the students are supposed to sit in rapt attention and listen to every word, but I'm going to spare you that because I know that you've got other important things. I just went through this last weekend with my grandson, and I can tell you the important things. Make sure that you make the hairdresser's appointment in time, and make sure the limousine, make sure there's enough booze in the limousine to get you from here to there. So those are the things that are important. So I'm not going to bore you with I'll leave you, though, with a couple of thoughts. As you know, I've spent over 5 decades of my life dealing with conflict and dealing with labor disruptions and labor disputes, and I've found that if you just appeal to the best in people, you usually get the best out of them. You should trust people until they give you a reason not to. I would advise you to follow your dreams. Life is a journey, is what it is. I found that out a long time ago. And it's a journey that has peaks and valleys. It's got bumps in the road. You've got to learn from the bumps, and you've got to remember that when you're in those valleys, you've got to look at what surrounds you, and you've got to take advice from people, and you've got to learn from the people that you're around. And when you get to the peaks, enjoy that, but never forget what the valleys are like as you're walking through them, because you'll walk through another one to get to the next peak. And be true to your be true to your dreams, be true to your word, and life will serve you well, and you'll serve life as you'll serve your community as well. And I want to congratulate the class of 2016. It's a real honor to be standing here with you, and I wish you the very, very best, and thank you.
We will now certify the graduands. Would the graduands please rise? Chancellor Melville, it is with great pleasure that I certify that the graduands here present and those in absentia have met the requirements for the credentials to be presented this day as prescribed by the Senate of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, and I ask that you confer upon them their credentials.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the statutes of the Province of British Columbia, and upon the recommendation of the Senate and the Registrar of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, I confer upon you the credential to which you are entitled and invest with you all the rights and privileges, powers, and responsibilities pertaining to that credential. In keeping with the tradition of university convocations, please move your tassel from the right to the left side. Congratulations to all. You may be seated.
We now come to the presentation of each of our graduates to the convocation. Dr. Jane Fee will present the graduates and will be assisted by the Registrar, Zena Mitchell. Offering congratulations to each graduate as they cross the stage will be myself with the presentation of a commemorative medal, Chancellor Melville, the Dean of each of the faculties and schools being represented today, and each graduate will be presented with an invitation from David Dryden on behalf of the KPU Alumni Association. Graduates, please return to your seats as directed by the marshals after crossing the stage. We will try to keep this orderly, and please stay until everybody has crossed the stage, but vocal encouragement of your favorite graduate is very welcome. This is, after all, a celebration. Dr. Fee, when you're ready.
We will now recognize the graduates of the Wilson School of Design. Joining us to greet the graduates will be the Dean of the Wilson School of Design, Carolyn Robertson. Bachelor of Design, Fashion and Technology. With distinction, Nicole Elizabeth Boyer. Amanda Carter. Haley Maureen Claxon. Vanessa Marilyn Clark. With distinction, Claire Lucy Cormont. Jamie Lynn Dawes. Claudia Demkak. Justine Rosalind Elves. Tamara Janetta Grunberg. Laura Dawn Hutchison. Sarah Johnsdottir. Catherine Denise Kilgore. Tina Yu Tu Liu. Sarah Lowe. Jiayu Cherry Lu. Kimberly Dawn McFarlane. Madeline Margot McKibben. Parinaz Mistry. Ashley Caroline Moran. Iris Sue Jin Park. Caitlin Marie Schreiner. Alyssa Siegel. Rinska Smith. Justine Naomi So. Samantha Stringer. Jasmine Yu Ying Su. Jessica Marjorie Turnowski. Alicia Kristen Williams. Benna Young. Yulia Yaramenko. A Bachelor of Design, Fashion and Technology is awarded posthumously to Marita Louise Paul. On the request of Marita's family, the credential will be accepted by faculty member Andra Gundry. Andra, would you please step forward? Bachelor of Design, Graphic Design for Marketing, Vinci Chalk. Chris Chung, with distinction. Emma Culling. Samantha Aurora Daigneault. Claire Therese Chang Dizon. Pavel Brendan Ganapolsky. With distinction, Melissa Amelia Havisto. Yvonne Pearl Liu. Amy Jean Diane Messiah Karwandi. Janessa Morau. Rochelle Jean Netley. Michelle Nguyen. Megan Ellen Pinchin. Jeffrey Even Ravenor. Lindsay Ann Richardson. Jenna Marie Skeet. With distinction, Jeffrey Conrad Stock. Paola Simi. Bachelor of Design, Product Design, with distinction, Stephanie Chevrier. Patricia Chang Chu. With distinction, Carla De La Rosa. Matthew Newton. Terry Pond. Cara Tam. Scott Yi Che Wang. With distinction, James Brian Williams. Bachelor of Interior Design, Bachelor of Applied Design in Interior Design, Nicole Justine Broughton. Jennifer Chan. Tiffany Chung. Sabrine Kaur Griwal. April Kelly. Derek Ho Lim Lee. Alexandra Rose Palmer. Vincent Michael Reinhardt. Emily Jean Stadnick. Grace Thiessen. Post-baccalaureate diploma in technical apparel design with distinction, Eva Garcia Mockford. Nashifa Rashid. Diploma in fashion marketing, Shelley Anderson. Cheyenne Paige Benko. Jonathan Chung. Caitlin Fung. Rebecca Grace Hunt. Rafael Lagdamio. Stephanie Liu. Rosie Malube. Alexandra Lindsay McKeown. Janelle Neal. Alisa Marie Opre. Chancellor Melville, I present to you the graduates of the Wilson School of Design. We will now recognize the graduates of the Faculty of Academic and Career Advancement. Joining us to greet the graduates will be the Dean of the Faculty, Dr. Patrick Donohoe. Diploma in English Language Proficiency, Ahmad Ahmed Al-Refre. Mayarini Selvaraja. Jajun Zhang. Certificate of Completion in Access Programs for People with Disabilities, Job Preparation, Jennifer Marie Adam. Kaya Mercedes Bezenson. Navreet Kaur Batal. Marissa Anastasia Cannon. Harkaranjit Daliwal. Justine Anne-Marie Driver. Rochelle Gameter. Bridget Kathleen Heine. Shazeen Karim Hirani. Charlie Ho. Chun Han Su. Tracy Ann Payne. Emma Jean Sawatsky. Melissa Rose Semke. Dat Kwok Chu. Heshlin Ashna Vijay. Cindy Min Min Yap. Certificate of Completion in Access Programs for People with Disabilities, Work Exploration, Rosalind Abernethy. Navdeep Kaur Bains. Tessa Rose Grace Clark. Esther Yewon Huang. Sundeep Singh Mandahar. Brandon Bruce McCulley. Susanna Neliba. Aaron Pritesh Ram. Yul Marie Bernal Santalisis. Stephanie Ann Margaret Thompson. Corey Dylan Ka Ming Wang. Michaela Leah Zitron. BC Adult Graduation Diploma, Sheila Jocelyn Ann Berg. Chancellor Melville, I present to you the graduates of the Faculty of Academic and Career Advancement. And Chancellor Melville, this concludes the presentation of our graduates.
Well, it was quite wonderful. But graduates, as soon as everybody is back in their seats, give them a chance to come around. It's going to be your turn to thank the people who got you here. And so I want you to stand up and turn around and make some noise to your family and your friends and your faculty and all the other people who helped you. Our Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Salvador Ferreras, will present the Student Awards.
Thank you, Dr. Davis. The Dean's Medal for each faculty is awarded to the KPU student who has demonstrated academic excellence, has contributed in a meaningful way to the community or their field of study, as well as supporting the learning environment of other students in their faculty. The Dean's Medal for the Faculty of Advanced and Academic and Career Advancement is awarded to Imad Al-Rafai. Prior to entering the KPU School of Business, Imad had to qualify in academic English by completing 3 levels of the English Language Studies program. Undaunted, he completed all levels in breakneck time and is now starting his 3rd year in the accounting program. He claims the KPU English courses contributed to his ease in understanding the accounting course material, so well worth it. Imad met the challenge of moving overseas, settling in Vancouver, and studying in his 2nd language with aplomb and a smile. He's well liked by students and instructors alike and is a good team player, a skill he learned over many years as a soccer player playing internationally for his home country. Imad is a role model for incoming international students and has a bright career ahead of him. Congratulations, Imad. The Dean's Medal for the Chip and Shannon Wilson School of Design is awarded to Laura Hutchinson and James Williams. Individually, James and Laura have attained the highest levels of achievement in their coursework and service to the Wilson School of Design. Together, they are a force to be reckoned with. They are talented designers, innovators, leaders, team players, collaborators, researchers, ambassadors, and with wonderful minds. They demonstrate a joyous willingness to experiment, a trait essential to great design, and their shared research on coolant vests for athletes using wheelchairs shows exciting promise. James and Laura have contributed such a positive presence in the school and will be greatly missed. Congratulations. Go ahead. The Governor General's Silver Academic Medal is awarded to a KPU student who has attained the highest academic standing in the graduation year of a bachelor's degree program. It is one of the highest academic honors KPU can bestow. The Governor General's Silver Academic Medal is awarded to Nicole Boyer. Nicole is an extremely dedicated and committed student with a focus that cannot be paralleled. Her positive energy, leadership, and skill not only pushes her to greater heights, but also pushes those around her to raise their own bar for success. Congratulations, Nicole.
David Dryden will address our newest members of the Kwantlen Polytechnic University Alumni Association. David.
Good morning. I address you today not only as the Vice Chair of Kwantlen's Alumni Association, but also as a proud KPU alumnus. I extend my sincerest congratulations to you, our graduates, and your families on behalf of the KPU Alumni Association. Graduates, as I'm sure you are all aware, you have just received an exceptionally unique educational experience, and I, for one, am extremely proud to share this empowering moment with you. I'm sure in many ways you feel as though your journey here at KPU has come to an end. But let me remind you that Kwantlen will always be your alma mater. Be proud of this, and remember that KPU helps set the foundation for wherever you choose to go. Your Alumni Association will always be here to share and support your growth for years to come. Currently, our Alumni Association has over 48,000 members, and now that you have graduated, you have become members of our community. We are here to unite alumni in support of KPU, to encourage our alumni to stay engaged with their alma mater, and to promote the best interests of the university. We are a growing organization and striving to provide our members with relevant resources to help them stay successful. Our alumni are everywhere, and they are doing some pretty extraordinary things. We're extremely proud to be a part of their success and cannot wait to be a part of yours. As you cross the stage today, you were provided with 2 items. One of these was this lovely KPU pen stylus, and secondly was your Stay in Touch card. Please be sure to fill out the card with your new stylus and bring it to the bring it with you to Convocation Hall, where we're having the reception after the ceremony. At that time, we will extend another gift to you, and that way we will have your contact information to stay in touch for relevant announcements now and for years to come. We also encourage you to enjoy our new photo booth and and take a few minutes to learn about the benefits and services available to you as a KPU alumnus, including some of our upcoming events this fall. It is my pleasure to once again welcome you to our alumni community, a place where you can inspire and be inspired by your fellow graduates. You've worked very hard, and indeed it has paid off. Congratulations, class of 2016.
And they're great pens, I should say. I got one the other day. Good pen, it's really smooth and you feel like you want to write or draw with it. I'm going to sign all the future certificates and parchments with that pen in future. I'd like to close with a few words specifically about the university and its importance to our community within the context of the crucial role that all universities of all shapes and sizes play in our society. KPU is a university for our times, a polytechnic university. It's open and accessible and relevant to both local needs and the global issues of our society. It is a university that is driven by teaching and learning, engaged with our communities, and enriched and inspired by scholarship. Our mission is to create opportunities for all learners to achieve success, to prepare them for rewarding work, for engaged citizenship, and for a lifetime of continued learning. Certainly all the evidence we have from employers and alumni and others is that we achieve these goals in many ways. We engage with all corners of our diverse community, as you've seen today. We take concerted steps to invite and encourage Aboriginal community participation, including the annual powwow, our important partnership with the Kwantlen First Nation, the Farm School with the Swassem First Nation, and new Indigenous competency training programs. We continue to boldly embrace change driven by our internal and external communities, and we don't shy away from difficult issues. And we are one of the leaders in exploring the open digital realm to extend the richness and the reach of our teaching. And beyond that, KPU is part of a global community of thousands of universities, almost all of which are founded upon and are dedicated to the great ideals of civilization: liberty, truth, sustainability, beauty, and justice, and they respect and preserve culture and language and ideas and inspire their learners and others to do the same and to become active agents in creating a better world, whatever their field of study. In order to do this, universities have for centuries cherished their autonomy and the academic freedom of their faculty and their learners and their right and responsibility to always question the status quo and to explore new knowledge while tackling complex issues, and to do this respectfully, ethically, and thoughtfully. At KPU, though still very young as a university, we continue this tradition, and not just by dressing up twice a year like extras in a Harry Potter movie. There are serious reasons for all the pomp and the ceremony, in addition to being, we hope, an appropriate celebration of your success. It reminds us all of the hard-won freedoms that universities continue to protect and foster on behalf of society. If you read or watch any news media, you'll quickly realize that these freedoms should never be taken for granted. And we do all this, of course, while being accountable in every way to those who grant us our charter and who fund us, governments and taxpayers, learners through their tuition and fees, and our many donors and foundations. All of us here have had the honor and the privilege of helping each of you along the way in reaching your educational goals. Thank you for choosing us. Friends and family, thank you for all you have done in supporting our graduates and for being here today. Vince Reddy, you did us great honor by accepting your honorary degree today. I've been on both sides of the table that you've been at, and I know that it requires incredible energy and persistence that's required to bring people together to find common ground. Sometimes it seems intractable, but it takes great courage and tirelessness. And Kwantlen means tireless runner, tireless hunter, and you exemplify that in so many ways. And Eva, I think your eloquent speech spoke to this as well, and you talked about the process of the blossoming, the persistence that you need, because that's where the magic is. I'd also like to thank those who nominated Dr. Reddy for his degree and took the time. Another point to remember, when you see somebody who needs recognition, make sure you step up and recognize them. David Harvey from the School of Business nominated Dr. Reddy for his honorary degree, Stan Lanyon, Wayne Moore, David McPhillips, Eric Harris from Harris & Company, and the Kwantlen Faculty Association all contributed testimonials in support of Dr. Reddy's degree, and I thank them for being part of this process. While we have big ambitions for KPU, we intend to be better, bigger, and bolder. As alumni, I urge you to stay in touch, as David said. Be prepared to be proud of and amazed by your alma mater. And go forth, and if you haven't got one already, take the advice my father gave to me when I graduated. Those 3 little words that mean so much. Get a job. This concludes our convocation. I'd like to thank all of those who've been involved in the planning and the execution of today's ceremony, including our signers here today. I invite you to join us at the reception hosted by the Kwantlen Student Association in Convocation Hall across the way for hugs and photos. I'd like to ask everybody to rise and remain standing until the platform party and the graduates have exited the convocation. Chancellor Melville, please dismiss the convocation.
In honor of our deep respect for the Kwantlen First Nation, I offer this blessing in harmony with and with deep respect for the many faiths and philosophic traditions represented here today. As you continue on life's journey, may you walk tirelessly. May the Creator walk with you. May His peace be in your minds. May her love be in your hearts. All my relations. I declare this convocation dismissed.